living, beaten to the ground. But each and every time we all stand up. Stop lying to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's shout it out. You must feel love, but not like by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel you here right now. You are the place my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my habits, so take my hand to do tomorrow. The crowd that can let it be, you give me strength and give me play. To dark the darkness, let's fly here, I'll be love. Sparks just like Hibana. Light up like Hibana.
Rogers to me.
On your... I'll take you all.
Far enough.
Air pressure. I'm gonna need more than this. You picked the wrong fight.
I'm not so good with airborne charges. Raging cascade! Do it!
Pesky airborne scoundrels. In an instant. Impact block. We work well together. Like a finely timed flag. I'm ready. It's totally. In an instant. Impact block.
Here it goes. It's over.
Lunar Rondo. Ha! Devastation.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual. This one will be difficult to predict. Your reflexes will not serve you well.
Not today.
Now! First aid! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein. Now!
My lady?
Something you want?
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. My turn.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah. And finally,
Take me through!
one more.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Get lost!
I shall ensure you survive this.
These ones can run freaks around us! Photon, raging cascade!
Sword Rain out!
Power the caster!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Double Demon Fang!
Raging Luna Sword!
You're
Photon,
finished!
raging cascade!
You're
An
mine!
instant!
Take this!
Double Demon Fang!
I can carve through all, thank you! I thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
We managed to pull through.
Maybe something's going on in the forest. I think Hoodle senses something.
Why didn't the Renans...
An opponent like this should be easy.
Dance in the wind!
Here I
On shield! Confiscated! Freeze land! This one's mine!
Not today!
Far enough!
Double Demon Fang!
Flame! Remove!
I'll face Sword Rain
Mega
Alpha!
Ray! Steering Flame!
Devastation! Sword Rain Alpha! It's over!
Steering Flame! Remove! I'm out
Leave
of
the
ammo.
ensnaring to me.
Yeah! Lightning
Eternal
control!
Devastation!
I'm ready!
Demons descend!
Flashing
Fang!
Water! Hear my
Double
voice!
Demon Fang!
Raging Luna dead!
I can carve through armor! I'm ready! It's
Raging
over.
Luna!
In an instant! Impact Block! I can feel my power growing! Right, here goes! Come and face me! Rise up! Rising Water! Here I come!
Airborne beast! My special! I can handle it!
Rising
Freezing
Water!
storm!
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Rising Falcon! All
Do
yours!
it! Lightning! Down
Nicely done, Shion.
You're slacking! Step it up!
Yeah! You got it!
Demon
I'm ready!
Tornado Drive!
Here I come! Take this!
Snake of the official feet!
Anything in armor is all
mine!
Dazzle! Rising Falcon!
Photon dance in the wind!
Rising Falcon!
Shield! This'll come in handy!
I'll
Steering
face
flame! Reload!
Rising Wyvern!
Rotating Pile Driver!
One at a time!
Let's refrain from losing.
Lost!
Not today! No further!
Where are you going?
Far enough! I'll face you!
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage! Non-jealous
Deity! Not today!
With astral
I'm not!
energy!
Double demon fang! Elusive deity! It's over!
Glacial sphere! We're evil! Hands in the wind! Feel!
Elusive
Let's take
deity!
off the well!
Resonate with the earth!
Double demon fang! Alright! It's showtime!
I'm not feeling so great. Double demon fang! Bestow thy mystic mercy! Very certain! I'm being interrupted. You need to have then tonight's meal is on you. You've got it. What to make?
I'll bring you back from death.
Leave the chargers to me!
Resuscitation!
Bestow thy mystic mercy! It's on!
Water, hear my
That's gonna
call!
smart.
Burn in hell! You require
Thank you.
You say it as though you're surprised.
It'll take a bit to get used to.
elusive deity!
In the sky is mine! Let's get you all tucked away!
Glacial sphere! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Turn away!
Luna storm! Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
Right?
Yes, Alvin. Very bad.
No mercy. I don't feel so good.
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
The enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that.
Ignite!
Nothing gets by me! Far enough!
I've used too much.
Carve through armor!
I'm gonna need more than that.
Ideal.
Tempest, go! Double demon fang! Take it! Slow!
Don't get carried away!
Carry it aside!
I have no limits! Clear for a double demon fang! This is on! Burn in hell!
Take it! Raging the storm!
Double demon fang!
Very well! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
Don't push yourself too hard.
Finally. What is it?
I found it in...
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff, either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle. Out of our way!
Begin!
It can hide itself? Amazing! Double demon! Sword rain out! Double demon fang!
Let me help!
Double demon! This is looking good! Double demon fang! Burn in hell! Eternal devastation! Double demon fang! Double demon fang! Raging lunar storm! Double demon fang!
Where are you going?
Double demon fang!
Well, I'm impressed.
You're mine! You're finished!
Rotating fire type.
Here I go.
Double demon fang! It's time! Eternal
I'm
devastation!
fine, you know.
You picked
I
the
can
wrong
heal
fight!
myself, don't you?
Precisely. A healer cannot be rested.
That's the wisest thing you've ever said.
Confiscated!
Double demon fang!
There you go! Don't let up!
Okay, here I go!
Can you take it?
Take this!
Can't get out of this!
Double demon fang!
Death shall not resonate with the earth!
Astral arts?
That's my cue!
No arts are being interrupted.
Shut him down!
Can you take it? I can't take much more.
I have no limits! Azure Storm! Double demon fang! Stay away from my friend! Ignite!
Ready to go! Far enough!
I can carve through armor.
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Will's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later. Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Is there a reason you're looking at me so in...
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? That unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hoodle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hoodle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, That's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind, either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything? Did we really just spend that much money? Me?
Lost! Double demon fang! Raging, this one's mine!
Try harder! Double demon fang!
First aid!
Elusive deity! Double demon fang!
Annihilation!
Onward!
Array!
Here I come! It's all this time! Eat your...
First aid!
Can't get out of this!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Double demon fang!
First aid!
Hey, that...
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
You're mine! It's over!
Burning strike!
Glacial Spear!
Here's evil!
Double demon fang!
Elusive deity! Raging cascade!
Eternal devastation!
Flame of fury!
Nothing gets by
One
me.
more time!
Denied! Take raging Luna Storm! I'll smash you! Double
with
demon
darkness.
fang! Resonate with the earth! Sword rain out! Stalagmite! On your
Divine streak!
Take this!
Double demon fang!
Ready!
Tempest, this one's mine!
I'll face you! Eat
Here
your...
goes!
Bestow thy mystic mercy! Double demon fang! Don't suffer in silence! Crush!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! Freeze blaster!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it! You won't get away with that!
Eternal devastation!
In a bind! Tempest whirl!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're really too!
Right. I should probably
Don't
do
mind if I
something
do.
about that.
Armor won't save you!
Hey, that...
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! I'm all stopped
Double
up!
demon fang!
Raging storm!
Crush! Ignite! You're mine!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dana?
Not to a Renin, they don't.
Raging cascade!
Double dip!
Feel! This is Light astral energy!
This is looking good!
Light astral energy!
Double demon fang!
Reload! Raging cascade! Let them
Double demon fang!
Get on in there with the others! Here's the healing
demon
art!
fang! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! The heavens must be smiling.
Little help!
Double demon fang! Rotating pile driver! Double demon fang! Take this! I'm not done!
In here!
Burn in hell!
Denied!
Armor won't save you! I'll face you!
You're
mine! Elusive deity! Sword blade out! Try harder! Double demon fang!
Thank you.
Resonate with the earth!
Here's the way! Feel! Freeze blaster! Be saving this one! I'll bring you back from death to bit! Bullseye! Freeze the lightning!
Resonate with the earth!
I'll be saving this one! I'm ready!
Air pressure!
Divine!
Double
I know healing art! Denied!
Thanks.
Dance in the wind!
You!
Mega Ray!
Double demon! Can you take it?
Alright,
Swordline Alpha!
showtime!
Double demon fang! Burn!
Ice Tornado! Steel
Double
Force!
demon fang!
Lightning Condemn! Birthday! Thunderblade!
Elusive deity! Double demon fang!
Freezing Storm!
Plasma shock!
Ice Tornado!
This one keeps charging us!
Healing Arm!
That's what my shield's for.
Hey, that-
Get behind me.
Done!
No more
I'll leave it to
Midnight
you!
Girl! Photon
Double
Storm!
demon
Raging
fang!
Cascade!
Eternal Double demon fang! This has a most peculiar taste. Double demon!
Nothing gets by me. Far enough.
Here I
This
go!
one's all mine! Eat this!
Mega Ray! Lightning Orb!
Resonate with the earth.
Raging Cascade!
Where are you going?
Sword Rain Alpha! Double demon fang!
Amazing.
Can't heal you forever! Thunderblade!
Double demon fang! Try harder! Double demon fang!
That does it!
Eternal devastation! Double demon fang!
Thanks for the concern.
Simple repayment for a favor on.
I don't grant
Demon
favors,
fang!
Coming
and I
through!
don't accept them either.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
Can't get out of
I'll be
this!
saving this one!
Double
Do
demon
it!
fang! Double leap! In an instant! Impact block!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Out of our way!
Resonate with the earth! Burn! Damn it! Double demon!
Denied!
Take this!
Now! Hit the flame of... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
It's over! Double demon fang! Elusive deity!
This one's mine!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
An opponent like this should be easy. I'll take you all off!
Mega Ray! Hero
Take this!
Marksman handles this! Light
Double
Astrolabe!
demon
It's
fang!
annihilation! It's a tool of the... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you want?
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Who? Who? Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Dispose of the trash.
I never miss!
Stay calm. I shall put a new melody.
Lightning is not in your dreams!
Now or never. Take this!
Mega Ray!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you truly. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Please give them a heart to your heart's content.
No complaints here.
You're finished! Hear my call!
Double demon fang! I'm not done! No! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best. Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Get lost!
Double demon
Don't
fang!
mind if I do!
Ignite fire ahead!
I never miss!
No further! Double
Raise
demon
that
fang!
game!
Come one, come all!
Now!
I'm not river!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Shut!
Well done!
Double demon fang! Fluid kick! Swordline Alpha!
Begin! Annihilation!
Tear! Take this!
Lightning bolt! Raging cascade!
Rising Falcon! It's over!
Elusive deity!
Ronaldo! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
I must keep striving.
You can ease off yourself.
Pot calls the kettle black.
Good advice for all of us, to be honest.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Here I come! Burn!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Here goes! Not on my watch!
Double demon fang!
Let me help!
Take this!
Hush! Go game! Lightning can do it!
It's over! In an instant! Impact claw! We work well together.
Let the mark
finely timed waltz.
Begin! Elusive deity!
Feel!
Double demon fang!
This'll come in
Fluid
handy!
kick!
Reload!
Double demon fang!
Power of water! Raging storm!
You picked the wrong fight!
Close fight!
Double demon fang! I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha! Crush!
Lead the charge! Another incantation ruined! Elusive deity!
Double shattering
Pieces! Attack time! I'll grind you into dust! The fluidity of your movement. Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision! Raging lunar storm! Bestow thy mystic mercy!
Freezing storm!
Resonate with the Earth! On your
Arch shield!
Double Demon Fang!
Don't mind if I do.
Burn!
Gale force!
You're mine!
Mega ray! Rage cascade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Dance in the wind! Searing flame!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm only getting started! Primed and ready!
I couldn't make it in time. That did it.
Double Demon Fang!
I'll bring you back from
Show
death
thy
to this!
mystic mercy.
Resuscitation! Ready to go!
Double Demon Fang!
Forward up! Smart!
Shattering the
Pieces! Attack time!
Annihilation!
You picked the wrong
Gale
fight!
force! Raging
Double
cascade!
Demon Fang!
A thrilling performance.
Hear my call! Sleep now!
Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Double Demon Fang!
Resonate with the Earth.
Hear my call! Spread!
Air pressure.
Try harder! Double Demon
Being
Fang!
interrupted.
First aid!
know you are.
I'll bring you back from death to this!
Double Demon Fang!
Resuscitation!
What's happening? If you can't fight, just hang back. I didn't say any of that.
Try harder!
I can fight.
Eternal Devastation!
I'm ready.
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny... mood. I sense a strange power from this.
Everyone okay?
Maybe it's... time I try on something new.